Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today I'm going to show you guys all how you can somewhat be stealthy here in World War II. The reason why I'm saying somewhat is because the division system literally makes it impossible for you to become stealthy here in this game. Like, you cannot have all the stealth perks and attachments combined into one single class like how we're used to with the previous Call of Duty games. So you cannot have Ghost, Dead Silence, or a Suppressor all in one single class setup. You can only select a few of them here with this game, which is very unfortunate, but you can become somewhat stealthy here in this game by combining certain aspects with your class setup, but you'll just be missing one key component to both of these classes here, which I'll show you guys all right now. The first thing you want to choose is any SMG of your choice, because this is going to be combined with the Airborne division, which allows you to put a suppressor on any SMG. Those are very important things to this class setup here, because you cannot put a suppressor on, say, a rifle or a light machine gun. It's only available on the SMGs with the Airborne division. The next thing is your basic training. You want to choose the flanker basic training, because this is basically Ghost from Black Ops 2. When you're running around, when you're on the move, you'll be off the radar. So this is very good. And those are the components right there in this class that appear that will make you stealthy. You cannot be fully stealthy with this class here because, of course, you're missing one thing. You're missing Dead Silence. You'll be off the radar when shooting and you'll stay away from UAVs, but the thing is, you'll be running around the map with loud footsteps. So if an enemy has a good headset, they have good situational awareness, they know how to use their headset, then they're going to hear you coming around a corner or flanking up behind them. So that's the only problem with this class setup, but other than that, it's pretty good. To counteract the loud footsteps, you can walk around corners, you can crouch walk. This will kind of lessen the noise of your footsteps, but besides that, guys, this class setup is one of my go-to classes here in this game, because I find myself dying less because I'm not showing up on the minimap at all, which is very good here in this game because the UAV spam here is real. Everyone is looking at their radars, so you'll be stealthy with that suppressor and with flanker, of course. So with this next class setup, the only thing you want to have is mountain division ranked up to level 4, because at rank 2 you get the ability to be off the radar at all times when an enemy calls in a UAV, and at rank 4 you have silent movement, so that's dead silence essentially, and you can choose any weapon you want, any basic training you want. You just have to have mounted ranked up to level 4. The one thing that you're missing on this class setup to become fully stealthy is that suppressor. Of course, that silencer is only locked behind the Airborne division with SMGs, so that's the only downside with this class setup here, and it's kind of important to have to become stealthy, because now whenever you shoot with this class setup, enemies will see you on the radar, you'll be a red dot, and enemies will just come towards you. So that's kind of why I don't like using this class setup, because of that. But if you can get used to that and you can preempt corners a whole lot more, then maybe this can be good for you. But I honestly like using the Airborne class setup with SMGs with flanker, because for the most part, sometimes enemies won't hear me coming around the corner or flanking them, because either they don't have a headset or there's so much background noise on the map with like planes flying around or gunfire, to the point where it'll be hard to hear my footsteps. So I definitely recommend to use the first class setup rather than the second one here that I showed you, but you can try both. You can see which one is more successful for you. So those are two class setups that you can use to be somewhat stealthy here in World War II. They can be okay in free-for-all and search and destroy, and of course in regular modes like TDM and domination if you want to be stealthy, and those ones too. But as a whole, I really think that it's very unfortunate how you cannot be fully stealthy with your class setup. It's a playstyle that many players have and are so used to with previous CODs, and going here with World War II not being able to become fully stealthy, it's very unfortunate, you know? So I really hope Sledgehammer fixes this in the future, lets us have the ability to have all these stealth components in one class. But Honestly, it's something that we're gonna have to deal with for the entire year, but I do hope Treyarch doesn't do something like this at all with their next COD game. So thanks for watching, I hope I helped out, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.